there's going to be some of this is going to be wrestling centric this evening, but we may as well deal with the elephant in the room. Read and weep.
Oh, God, I heard about this. Oh, no. Thank God, Oni. Thank God Oni isn't here to talk about this, because, oh, God, our ears will be bleeding. Trust.
Oh, God, no.
Okay, let's see. Let me read this right quick. All right. WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan has reportedly been in talks with WWE about making a return to the company after several years away, following a leaked conversation which he was heard using the derogatory N-word. Yes, we remember. Let's not talk about that.
No.
Yep.
But my thing is this: Purdy apologized, like, whatever. It's like I'm not the type to say, oh, you're a racist. No, that's not me. Like, you know what you did. As long you're at peace with it, you're still cool with the people. I'm cool. Granted, I never was a fan of Hogan growing up back in the day. It was always Stone Cold. Even though I did like Hollywood Hulk Hogan and WCW, but I digress. Anyway, okay. WWE issued the following statement in response to the news confirming the Hogan. We have had discussions with Terry Bollea, aka Hulk Hogan, about how he can help others learn from mistakes. However, he is not under any contract with WWE. It is unknown at this stage what role WWE has planned for the Hulkster should he return. But speculation has suggested he could become the new authoritative figure on SmackDown now Shane McMahon is on a definite leave of absence or resumes his role as WWE ambassador off air. So there's that.
Wait, what? What happened with Shane? I didn't really get to catch up on the last few SmackDowns.
Okay, short. You want to?
Oh no, go ahead.
Okay,
you tell her.
Okay, short story short. Shane said he's taking his leave of absence, and after he said that, he got the shit kicked out of him by KO and Zayn.
Mm-hmm. I know.
And then he did the same thing. They did the same thing to Daniel Bryan. After he's been medically cleared.
Which, by the way...
Yes.
Congratulations, Mr. Bryan.
Yes. Bryan, glad you're doing well. I do hope... Okay, before he leaves, I hope he faces against Nakamura. Because, let's be honest, Bryan has been wanting that match since he saw the guy. So, after he's done, he leaves, goes to the Ring of Honor, and finally faces Cody Rhodes. Because that's been built since last year.
Yep. I'm okay with that.
Here's what I have to say with regards to Hogan. From a business standpoint, it makes sense because whether you choose to acknowledge this or not, the man has helped build the WWE from when he had his initial run in the 80s, really helping to not only elevate the then World Wrestling Federation Championship, but he helped make the first 9 WrestleManias. And then, of course, he kind of unwittingly helped WWE in the 90s when he became part of the NWO, because what did Vince had to do on the other side? He had to roll his sleeves up. He actually had to work for once. And then, of course, Hogan over in TNA, and only his never-ending barrage of why is Hogan on my screen? You know, you can change channels.
You know, you can stop talking. Oh, I gotta say this, Oni. This is not me coming at you or anything, but if you hate TNA so much, how about you stop talking about it so you won't get pissed off every time? I'm just trying to help you out, dude.
I mean, not to put myself into this situation, but 10 years ago, I got so pissed off with the way TV was with... In a minute, Navi. with so many reality shows, so many soap operas. They're all about sex, lies, and videotape. And by the way, people, you know there's porn for that instead.
Of course.
And loads of talent shows, which are rigged, by the way. Come on now. Let's just call it spade for spade. And I just thought...
And award shows.
Let's not go there. I got so pissed off with the lack of varieties. I just thought, you know what? Remote, switch off, put some DVDs on, or play some games, or heck, go to YouTube. Because at least there are creators on this platform that aren't going to patronize and condescend. They actually want to create decent quality entertainment like there used to be on TV. The only two lone exceptions of TV in the last 3 to 4 years that I consider quality entertainment: Sherlock and Thunderbirds Are Go. Anything else? Nah, not interested. And it's just simple.
Yeah.
Something that pisses you off, step back, look at what's pissing you off, and go to someplace that makes you happy. And I've tried to tell that to him for so many years, but Oni's being Oni. And Oni, I say that with the deepest respect and the deepest love, but we begged you up to season 4 of RDR. It's like, Oni, can we stop watching this crap? No, I must. It's like, you could just come back over. You could just come back over and review Raw. It's like, Raw doesn't have TNA, and he's like, yeah, good point.
Yeah,
Elman was the only one watching it at that point. I'm like, wow, you really are a self-masochist, aren't you? But with regards to Hogan, in all fairness, a lot of the media backlash has died down since 2015. And Triple H had said to Hogan, the door is always open for a return. I mean, if it was a case of Hogan had gone out and killed someone premeditated, then yeah, there's no way you could let that guy back in because, no. But while I don't condone racism in any shape, form, or fashion, I am also a guy who preaches forgiveness and being able to learn from your mistakes and actually get redemption. I mean, if you think about it, in a different reality, should Stone Cold Steve Austin still be associated with the company for what he did to Deborah?
That's a touchy subject.
But even Wynn has said, even Stone Cold is going out of his way to better himself. He's actually learnt from his mistakes, and even when he eventually answered the police calls for him to come in, he pled, no contest, admitted he was guilty, and the man actually did community service and probation and stayed off of beer during that probation. So now one could look at that and think he's just doing what he's told, but people can change for the better. It is possible. Yeah. I'm going to say, this may be an unpopular opinion, but from a business standpoint, I think WWE should go with it because to erase Hulk Hogan from the history of professional wrestling and by extension sports entertainment, it's not only asinine, but it's very ignorant to say, to give him the Chris Benoit treatment and act like he never existed. It's like no sane person is going to look at that and say, oh, this makes sense. They'll be like, no, this is stupid. It's like, this man helped to pave the way. Yes, he has some mistakes he has to pay for, but at the same time, and I don't like to keep bringing in too many religious quotes because I know it irks some people, but as the good book says, forgive others as you would forgive yourself. At some point, you got to be able to look in the mirror and say, I don't necessarily like that guy, but I would expect to be given a fair chance. So, I would expect to be given a fair chance if I was in that same position. So I'll forgive him because it's what I would deserve as well. Some of you may agree or disagree on that. But again, to erase Hulk Hogan from history would be like to erase Superman or James Bond. It's like, no, you can't do that. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Win, what's your 2 cents?
I think I have to agree and pretty much parrot what you said. Because let's be real here. We've all done or said something completely stupid in the past. Does that mean that you have to get a red card for the rest of your life just because you had a moment of weakness and stupidity? No. Hell no. If you're willing to make up for those mistakes and are sincerely seeking out redemption, then it's not too late to set too late to set things right. Christ, I can't talk today. But the only way I would see that forgiveness would be too late would only to be if you've apologized repeatedly and would continue to go on and make said mistake with malicious intent.
Yeah, kind of like.
But in this case,
yeah, kind of like a certain YouTuber that's going over to Twitch now.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Oni told
Lovely.
me about this last night.
Oh goody, ye shall not be.
Yes, him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, maybe if we're lucky, if he's leaving YouTube, well, if he's leaving YouTube completely, maybe it'll get better from this point on. If we're lucky.
Don't hold your breath.
No. Mm-mm.
Well, I'd like to stay optimistic,
Mm-hmm.
but yes, I digress. As long as you aren't openly hurting people or making the same malicious mistakes over and over, then yeah, go ahead. Redemption is open. Because, to reiterate, we've all said and done some pretty stupid shit before. We're human.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lydia.
Okay, I have to agree with you guys because yeah, as much as I don't like Hogan right now, especially after now, I'm not just talking about the whole racial thing, the whole possible incest thing with his daughter. Ugh.
Let's
Yeah.
not.
Oh, Lord.
Let's
Good
not and say we did.
pictures.
Yeah.
But yeah, like everybody said, he's human. We all do stupid crap. We are not perfect beings.
No.
There's only one
Oh.
perfect being, and I will not mention it out loud because that offends people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to agree with everyone here. He at least if he deserves a second chance. If he completely screws up, that's his problem. But
Yeah.
give him a shot. If he fails, we can't fault him on it. That it is what it is.
Dan Williams is asking about the YouTube. Are you talking about Dark Side Phil? I'm just going to type out the initials. I'm not going to say any more than that because I'm not going to give this guy verbally the time of day, considering how he gives an apology and then he fucks up in the next video.
And is not even worth a Navi attack.
Or North Star 100 crack fist.
Or my shotgun blast in the face.
Raiden, where do you weigh in on this?
I feel like you said, it's like, yeah, we forgive but never forget. But it's like, as you said, I think I said it before, but I really wasn't a fan of Hogan growing up. Yeah, I've seen him from time to time in different media. It was like, you're cool, but it's like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But with that said, it's gonna piss off a lot of people who doesn't like Hogan. But it's like, for me, I'm over it. So if he wants to come back, he wants to come back. Be truly forgiven. Hey, if you made mistakes, okay. I mean, respect you in any sort of way or anything. I mean, yeah, you paved the way, but if he comes, he comes. Will it be okay? Debatable. It's like, we're just gonna see. So my thing is, yeah, I'm all right with it. If you learn from mistakes, yeah, screw it. Yeah.
There's a quote I've seen from time to time on Facebook, and it's a picture of Denzel Washington dressed up in a shirt and tie at a desk saying, when a good man is trying to better himself, the worst thing you can do is remind him of his past. Because you know that there's always going to be people to stir the pot, just like, oh, you did this 20 years ago. Just like, yeah, 20 years ago, I'm not that same person anymore. You're just doing this so you can feel better about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where it goes on to say, when is Hogan likely to return? Given the timing of this, don't be surprised. And I mean, do not be surprised if the opening segment of WrestleMania 34, you hear Real American played.
Oh boy.
Do not be surprised because, like I say, the timing is very convenient.
I
know.
think if that were to play while we were watching that, it's like, okay, we called it.
Yeah.